Alright, welcome back to the shop. So I've decided I'm going to start recording some side projects and uploading them too, along with my main project videos, which is right now the trailer. More vids on that soon, but for now I'm going to do some RC car stuff. I'm going to build a kind of a rock bouncer. This is a Chinese steel chassis I got off of eBay for super cheap. And then these are SCX-10-2 axles that I had laying around from a truck that I parted out a while back. And Chinese Goldilocks, Chinese tires, and it's going to be running a TRX4 2-speed in it. And then I have a Holmes 550 can Trailmaster 27 turn and Hobby Wing 1060, and then I run it all with a FlySky GT5 6-channel. So anyway, I thought I would just record some of these side projects just to upload some more content in case anybody wants to see it. First things first on this chassis is I gotta cut it, and I got to modify a few things. Because first thing on the front here, so the link setup that I'm using is a 3-link with a track bar, panhard bar, whatever you want to call it, and there's no mount for that on the chassis. So this chassis was meant for an axial Wraith. You can see it's got the 4 bowl holes on the bottom for the Wraith center skid. So I bought a chassis for a Wraith. I'm using SCX-10-2 axles, and I'm using a TRX4 transmission and cross member. So you can see I 3D printed some adapters for the sides there to adapt the TRX4 skid plate to the Wraith mounting setup there. So anyway, I'm thinking I'm going to cut this stinger off of the front because I kind of don't like it, and then some of these bars are in the way, and I got to braze a new plate across the front here to mount the servo and for track bar mount and a few other things. So we'll see how it turns out. Could turn out good, could turn out a fail. So let's get to work. So I'm going to do a little bit of a brazing here, silver soldering or brazing, one of the two, whatever you want to call it. I'm using Stay Silv Flux, and I threw the box away, but I'm using a brazing rod, and I will put a picture of it here so that you can see what brand and content of brazing wire this is. But here's my little setup here. This is 1/4 inch brake line. Let's see if I can screw this up. And that's kind of how you do that. This is only, I think, my second or third time doing brazing, but it's not too difficult. Use MAP gas, so you get yourself one of these nice Burns-O-Matic tips, and then use MAP Pro, the yellow bottle MAP gas, and then your flux and your brazing wire, and there you go. You can make yourself some cage components. Alright, so I got those bars that were already on there kind of bent down and brazed the top of it. It doesn't look too bad. It's not 100% straight, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It's just a cheap Chinese chassis that's built out of spare parts, so I think it'll be good for now. So next item is I need to put some kind of a plate across inside here. Ooh, that's still a little warm. For, like I said, for the servo mount and for the track bar mount in there. So I gotta do something about that. I was thinking about putting a diagonal back to here, but my shocks actually come up through this area, so I don't think that's gonna work. I may come back, triangulate this right here, possibly. We'll see. And then I think I actually will do one from this point up to here to give that front end a little bit more rigidity. So yeah, I'll probably end up, I might go grab some, because I think this is 1/8 inch solid rod, and then I think this other stuff is 3/16 solid rod, whatever the metric equivalent is for that. My brain doesn't work in metric. So yeah, I think I'm going to add a couple more bars in there. And then these shock mounts I measured the shocks for these mounts. So we'll see when they get here. We'll see about when I get them all hooked up and see what they'll look like. I ordered some Hot Racing 120 millimeter air shocks. They're internal spring shocks. There's not a lot. I've only found like 1 or 2 videos on YouTube that show how those work, and people actually installing them. So I figured for $22 a pair I'd give them a shot, and they kind of fit the look of the rock bouncer too. So yeah, anyway, those will be here in a couple days, and then I'll get those on video and show you guys what they look like. So I think this is going to be it for now. So I'm just going to figure out where I'm going to add more tubes, and then keep on brazing. So see you guys next time.